A.D. 1048, and the case of Diabolical Sorcery in Rome, by Roger of Wendover, died 1236. Coffee Break Collection 23, Mysteries, Riddles, and Conundrums. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. A.D. 1048. After Gregory, Clement sat in the Roman chair 9 months and 6 days, and in the same year Damasus succeeded him, and sat 26 days, after whose decease Leo succeeded, and filled the chair 5 years, 2 months, and 6 days. In the days of this pope there was discovered at Rome a case of diabolical witchcraft unheard of in our times. There lived together in a cottage situated on a public road leading to Rome 2 old women, both given to witchcraft. When a stranger came to them unattended, they would transform him into a horse, or swine, or some other animal, and they spent in drunkenness and gluttony the money they acquired by the sale of these animals. It happened that these women entertained a certain youth, who gained his livelihood as a juggler, and was skilful in dancing. And in the night they transformed him into an ass, and made much gain by him. For by the change the youth had by no means lost his understanding with his speech, but performed as an ass whatever tricks and vagaries the old women bade him. The ass's fame spread through the country. A certain wealthy man came and bought him of the witches for a large sum of money. And as he took the ass away, they warned him to keep the ass from getting into water, if he would have daily entertainment from him. Accordingly the rich man set a vigilant keeper over the ass, and whenever he wished for amusement, he delighted his guests with the ass's tricks. Satiated at last with this sort of entertainment, the ass was kept with less vigilance, and one day, breaking his halter, he made his escape, and plunged into a neighbouring pool, where, after a few turns in the water, he recovered his human form. The ass's keeper followed him, and on sight of the man asked him whether he had seen an ass. The man replied that he was the ass, and that he had lately resumed the human form, and then related the whole of his adventures. The man in amazement related the story to his master, who communicated it to Pope Leo, before whom the women were at last convicted and made confession of their guilt. But on the Pope expressing his doubts, and affirming that it was a frivolous tale, Peter Damian proved the truth of it, and cited the case of Simon Magus, who made Faustian appear in the likeness of the said Simon, to the horror of his sons. End of A.D. 1048, and the case of Diabolical Sorcery in Rome.